Alright, so check this out. This is what I use to buy Bitcoin, sell it, put it back on my bank. This is for people. This app is only for people in Canada, though. But I just wanted to say, I invested $1,200 into Bitcoin like 4 days ago, maybe not even like 3 days ago, and I made already $300 in profit, and I already moved that to my bank, and I still have my initial investment plus another $79. So that's within a couple of days, because I'm like, I know when to capitalize. I was like, listen, man, Visa just incorporated Bitcoin into their payment process. You know how big that is? The federal court just acknowledged Bitcoin as money, currency. Banks just made it an option for their customers to use Bitcoin. They're going to embed it into the banking system, and they can't control it. That's the best part. It's decentralized. But the point being is they're capitalizing. That's what the banks are doing. They could just be like, Bitcoin's illegal. Anyone that uses it is going to go to jail, because it threatens what they've established, and they can't print it, they can't manipulate it, they can't control it, they can't seize it. There's nothing that they can do. It's outside of their control. So the only thing they can do is control us and try and make it illegal. But then they've seen how that wouldn't work in many different ways. I'll make other videos about that. So what they did was, instead of trying to take it away or take us away from it, they capitalized off of it, and they invested into it. Like the banks, like the government, like, the federal court, the federal court acknowledged that it is money. Visa incorporated it into their process. That's huge. So when that happened, Bitcoin was at 12,000, about 12,000 per Bitcoin CAD Canadian. It jumped all the way up to 15,000 right after I invested money, because I had that gut feeling, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Boom, dropped 1,200. I was like, I don't care anymore. I'm like, you gotta take risk in life, you know what I mean, or else you're never gonna get nowhere. Even if you take a loss, whatever, it is what it is. But the thing about this is, to me, the only way you can lose is when the market drops and you panic sell. You lose your money. It's inevitable that the market's going to go back up. It might even take, worst case scenario, it's usually with Bitcoin every 4 years, and it has a huge explosive jump. So it doesn't matter. You just hold it, even if it takes years for it to go back up and then peak past where you purchased it at, it inevitably will go back up if we're talking about Bitcoin. I've done my research. I've been watching this for 8 years, probably longer. Like, you know what I mean? I've been watching it, and I never invested until now. I know that Bitcoin's the future. I know that we're going into a digital currency age, and Bitcoin is the foundation of that. So that means the value is going to shoot up to the highest it's ever been, because the demand is going to go up as we're leaving a paperless currency into a digital currency. Think about that. You got to be ahead of the game. That's how you capitalize off of historical times during a pandemic when the dollar's collapsing. Okay, so I'm telling you guys, man, you need, you know what I'm saying? I know me. I'm like, yo, life is real. So I'm trying to get somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I'm investing, period. I'm also going to invest in stocks. I'm going to show you guys how to do that after. But right now, this is easy as shit. If I can do it, you can fucking do it. Okay? So I'm also going to leave the link, but I just want to explain a couple things. Like, this is insane. See that? Boom, jumped up. I made $300 in profit that just went into my fucking bank off of my $1,200. Now it's at 1,290. If I took that 90 and put that in the bank with the other 300, that's almost $400 I just made in a week, bro. Like, off of by accident. Like, That's using the daily trading approach. But I'm not I'm not in it for the daily, trying to pull out my profit every single time I make profit. I want it to sit there for a year, 2 year, 3 year, when it's up $100,000 to $400,000 per Bitcoin, and then I'm rich. Pull that half of that out, keep half of it in, put the other half into stocks. Boom, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I can hear people laughing at me right now in my head. Like, he thinks he's gonna get rich off Bitcoin. He thinks he's gonna get rich off the stocks. Listen to this kid, eh? But you know what? I think anybody that ever said that and did that, I guarantee people were probably laughing at them, not thinking that that's ever gonna happen. But it can definitely happen, man. You just gotta take risks. And at least I'm learning the trading market. You know what I mean? That knowledge alone, to have that, is valuable. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy learning. I enjoy the learning experience, of things. So either way, yeah, man, like, I don't know, like, I just want to, I got 100 in Ethereum too, just in case, but I'm not going near Ethereum too much. It's Bitcoin that runs the show, so. But anyways, it's going to be going up to 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 within the next year. So this is everybody's last fucking chance to invest in Bitcoin while it's still reasonable. Like, who can afford one fucking Bitcoin? Not the average person. $15,000 for one Bitcoin. Okay? So hurry up now before it becomes 100 and it's not even, there's no point anymore. You know what I mean? Because this is only going to go, I could see it going to 500,000 in the next 3 years. Potentially $1 million per Bitcoin, and within the next 5 to 10 years, and that's probably as far as it's going to go. 500,000 to $1 million ever. Like, you know what I mean? But maybe I can't say that ever, but I mean, for the next 10 years, probably. So this is our opportunity right now to invest before it goes up and you're making less. You know what I mean? You want to buy when it's low. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I was able to buy this when it was at 6,000. I fucked up. You know what I mean? I had to buy in at 12,000. Not good, but not bad. So I'm teaching my people this. I'm showing my people this. This is why I'm showing you guys this. I mean, I was homeless 6 months ago. You know what I mean? And now I'm investing in Bitcoin and stocks, and good things are happening right now. So I'm not losing this momentum. Once I get that in my hands, you're never taking that from me this time. Because when you come from nothing, you know what I mean? When you come from the slums, like, but if I can do this, that means that anybody can do it. That was my point. But anyways, you can add funds here. Click add funds, and you can do it through an e-transfer. So you can send an e-transfer, okay, to this app. And I'm telling you right now, literally within 3 minutes, I'm not joking, 3 to 5 minutes, the money was in there. After I e-transferred it, it was on the app. So now you know how to add funds, right? Or you can click Bitcoin and you can send Bitcoin to this address right there. We'll go over that. If you guys need help, man, just hit me up. I'll help you. And then you can send right here, send money, cash out to my bank, and then you can e-transfer it to your bank. And I've already done that multiple times and put money into my bank. And it was a really, really fucking amazing feeling to have made $300 profit in like 2 days, and then put that in my bank and look at it and be like, that really just happened. Like, that's money. Like, I just made money. Like, I just, but I'm in it for the long run. Don't get caught up in the hype with the trying to do the daily trading, because you'll probably fuck yourself over like that. Just buy it, hold it, watch it grow. Don't fucking fuck with it too much. The more money you keep taking out of it, the less, you know what I mean, you're taking from yourself. Like, in the end of the day, you want it to accumulate. So anyways, yeah, okay, so send, and then right here is these two arrows at the bottom here, right? Left and right, the two left and right arrows. Click that, and this is where you can turn, you can buy and sell Bitcoin. So you'll put your money into the app. You'll see it up in the dollars area. There's zero in mine. There's no Canadian dollars in there. It's all in Bitcoin. And you click these two arrows. And say if I had $20 or $100, right, or 1,000 or 10,000, I'll just hit max, or however much you want to invest into Bitcoin, and then boom, buy, and you just click buy Bitcoin. Or if you want to sell your Bitcoin into Canadian currency, once you have it, right, you bought Bitcoin, boom, it went up, you want to sell some and put it back in your bank, you're like, yo, okay, boom, you come here and you hit that top arrow, you change that to Bitcoin, so it's from Bitcoin to Canadian dollars. Then you put the fucking amount or whatever, and you might have to type it in as like actual Bitcoin, like 0.0796372. Sometimes I had to do that. It can be frustrating, but you'll get the hang of it. All I did was go to Google and type in, Bitcoin converter. Went on there. I was like, how much is $50 Canadian in Bitcoin right now in Canadian? And then it showed me, and yeah. Anyways, I'm sure I'll go through the process in front of you shortly, just so you guys can see. Maybe I might even do it now. Hold on. But I don't want to touch my investment right now, to be honest. But anyways, you can send that money to your bank. Boom. So now you know those two arrows. That's where you convert your Canadian dollars into Bitcoin. That's how you buy Bitcoin, and then that's how you sell your Bitcoin. Boom. And then once you have it, you got the cash. You just hit send cash to your bank, and there you go. You put the amount, hit max, whatever, and it will e-transfer it to you in about 30 minutes. So anyways, that's how you do that. It's called Shakepay. Use the link in the description if you want to buy some Bitcoin or Ethereum. You get $10 for every 100 that you put in from using my link. So either way, that's all I got right now. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated and shit. I'm also gonna start investing in stocks. I'm not gonna say which stock yet, because I don't need anybody getting a head start on my shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So anyways, man, I'm telling you, Bitcoin's the future. It's going up right now. There's billionaires even knowing that it's going to be going up to 100,000, 400,000. So there's so many things showing that it's going to go up. Like, if you are in touch with this knowledge and you know what's happening in the future, and you know what's happening right now, and you understand the market, and you understand gold, silver, and you understand the dollar, fiat currency, and you understand what's happening, and my people that are on my channel probably do, because we're conscious. We know what's coming. The dollar collapse. We know about that. So this is your opportunity. I'm telling you, man, take $1,000, dump it in here. You know what I mean? Take $2,000, dump it in. Like, straight up. Like, you know what I mean? The worst case scenario is if Bitcoin completely fucking crashed and went to zero and never went back up again, ever again. Then you lose your fucking $1,000, $2,000. That's the only way you're going to lose. That's definitely not going to happen. That's saying, like, Coca-Cola is going to fucking fall off and never come back. Like, it's been here for, like, fucking how long? Like, it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And who knows, in the future, maybe it'll be bigger than it is now. So, like, bottom line, just some things to think about.